Hello, my name is Sean Caney. I'm the instructional technology coach at Charles R. Drew Charter School in Atlanta, Georgia. We're the only school system in the state of Georgia, public or private, that's STEAM certified, and we did that by utilizing project-based learning, design thinking, and embracing universal design for learning. During the first 18 years of my career in education, I was a high school English teacher. I spent a lot of time in the Adobe ecosystem, and I actually got my Adobe Campus Leadership certification in 2019. For 4 years, I taught a PBL class. We were lit, literature and theater. I combined American literature and drama in one class. And this is an example of one of our projects, a robot puppet show called Show Don't Tell. Our students read the short story, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, and created a robot puppet show in response. They used Adobe Fresco to draw the prototypes for their models. And these prototypes became the blueprints for how they were going to build their models, code their models, and then actually make it all come together. We utilize a lot of Adobe products for a lot of our other productions as well. We use Adobe Illustrator to create our programs. We use Fresco to do a time lapse to project graffiti being spray painted onto one of our productions. We just use a lot of Adobe products for a lot of different purposes for our productions, and it was one of our most valuable tools when we had literature and theater. All of my classroom work with technology led to me becoming my school's instructional technology coach, a position I've had for the last 7 years. One of my first priorities was to make sure that we had Adobe Creative Cloud for our school, so we now have 1,000 licenses for students and teachers to utilize these professional grade tools. We utilize these tools across all of our grade levels. Our first graders, for example, use Adobe Express to create recipe cards. And what they do is they learn about what part of the plants are edible. They make these recipe cards and they actually create the foods, bring them in for their showcase. In 12th grade, we have a forensics teacher who would create these elaborate crime scenes. The problem was that they were analog style. She would actually paint the blood spatters and things of that nature. So what I did was I asked her for a wish list, like, what do you want to see in a crime scene? And then I took that over to the art teacher who created a bunch of digital assets with her kids, and we put them into a library that could be exported to Adobe Dimension and then imported into Adobe Aero. And so this gave the teacher the opportunity to create all these elaborate crime scenes that the kids could explore through iPads. And it was a great project. It helped the forensics teacher out a lot. She could create a lot more intricate crime scenes, and she could do it very quickly, which was awesome. The kids had a lot of fun creating the art projects. And in fact, it was a project that was so much fun that the art teacher and I presented this at Georgia ETC in a session called Mock Up Your World. And so that was a lot of fun. But RIP Adobe Aero, you will be missed. We use our Adobe Creative Cloud licenses for a wide variety of projects. We use Adobe Illustrator to organize our Black Lives Matter mural. All of our 11th grade students take a film class where they learn how to edit on Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm just really looking forward to see how we can work together with Adobe and technology to give my students the best future possible. So again, my name is Sean Caney, and thank you very much.